Good morning, welcome to another daybreak. Sultan of Silver here with you, reviewing some of my tweets and expounding on them. Better to have hair piece than a hair piece. What makes a man handsome? A real question. Although some would say a big fat wallet, and I agree with that too. But it's better to be woke than broke. Be aware of the things that make you handsome, make you attractive to other people. Hair, skin, and your smile. Those are the first three things you need to take care of, and I call them the holy trinity of handsome. You ain't got to be so bad, you ain't got to be so cold. This dog-eat-dog existence sure is getting old. Got to have a Jones for this and a Jones for that. This running with the Joneses, boy, just ain't where it's at. You gonna come back around to the sad, sad truth, the Dirty Lowdown. Boz Scaggs, 1976. Define the phrase, she's a keeper, for 2018. I dare you. If you are the smartest man in the room, there's no room for learning. Friend up if you can. You can't afford not to. How many of you are taller than your father? I tower over my dad, but when I was a kid, he was huge to me. And that hugeness stays with us even as they get old, as they get small, as they kind of shrink up. His power has now transformed to authority. That's why dads are so important. Cynicism locks the doors of opportunity for men. An attitude of thankfulness reveals new opportunities. Your dominant thought of thankfulness works like this. You become thankful for what you found instead of cynical about what you left behind or what left you. They said you should eat balanced meals, go to college, get a job, find and marry that special person, and do it all the right way. Well, for those of you that have been around, what did that get you? Don't worry about it. You're not alone. Now you see the need to opt out of doing it the right way. The real toxic masculinity is from those who are trying to redefine it. Commit to never doing business with them. They are not to get one nickel of your money, and we need to make a comprehensive list of who to support and who to smoke out. Top coat, top hat. I don't worry, because my wallet's fat. ZZ Top, 1983. The definition of masculinity does matter. And of course, anyone challenging that, much of that bullshit is coming out of Austin, Texas, the confused man capital of the world. Your goal, don't be an insensitive prick. Just cease to allow others to sit in the driver's seat of your emotions, logistics, and cash flow. However, a semi-permeable heart, you're able to allow enough love in and enjoy someone else's affection. Otherwise, you're just a dog sitting in front of a fireplace being petted by somebody. Nobody wants to be around a red pill prick. Nobody. So allow your lens, the way that you view the world, to make you happy, not miserable. Go see the movie 8th Grade. As the father of a nerdish but cool, socially shy daughter, it really hit home with me. So far, it's my favorite movie of the year. Puffing on a pipe on my back deck, coffee. Birds chirping, locusts buzzing, inspirational reading, planning my day, creating content and editing. Continue shopping for another motorcycle. Get some treats for the horses this afternoon, run them. Eat steak like a boss. What a perfect day. My favorite pipe tobacco is called Daybreak. It's a hearth and home product you can get at Pipes and Cigars. I puff that in a Cobbett Shire pipe. Daybreak in a Cobbett Shire pipe is absolutely friggin' heaven. Try it and you'll see. No need to hang on to anything or anyone until the bitter end. Somebody needs to hear this today. Have a loose grip on everything and anyone. Be willing to stop, drop, and reinvent. Practice building up those muscles. You can do this anytime you want, like that. Her, I don't care about material stuff. I can live in a dumpster with you. As long as it has a walk-in closet as big as an airplane hangar is on the beach and I never have to work. Me? Whenever I smoke a pipe, it enjoys the hell out of me. Black ladies, please, you don't need flowing, straight, Caucasian-ish hair. Fuck the wigs, weaves, and extensions. It's bullshit. You're beautiful without all the fake shit. And you can make very effective products at home. Almost all the hair and skin products designed for you, for the African American woman, are nothing but garbage and poison. I'm just keeping it real. I go into beauty supply stores and I look in the ethnic hair and skincare sections. Nothing but shit ingredients in a picture of a person with an afro on the label. Dumping shit into a trusting community. My African American friends, my black friends, all over the world. They've betrayed you. Somebody start a company with natural products, please. Don't raise your voice. Improve your argument. I cut hair. My hands touch people from the shoulders up. Many times I feel pain in those bodies. I don't know how that happens. I feel the pain. Emotional pain. Emotional fucking pain. When I spin someone around after styling them up, they crack a smile. They have hope. Even if it's for 5 minutes. I am 25 years past my own epiphany. At this stage, a man is not going to meet the Virgin Mary. And a wise man doesn't think he's Virgin George either. It kind of becomes a 150,000 mile vehicle racing another 150,000 mile vehicle. She had a life before you. You had a life before her. Would I ever do it over again? Only about a fourth of it. Spent way too much time washing sheets, pulling blonde hair out of my hairbrush so the brunette doesn't see it, checking the backs of doorknobs for panties, lipstick mirror messages, and earrings left on my nightstand. I'm just keeping it real. That's a lot to juggle. It was fun for a while. If I only listened to my biology, I would have 1,000 children and not just 3. The young players don't want to listen to an old triple-digit player. Whatever. You know why? Because everybody's got to find out for themselves. The box of dicks that women have in their cell phone consists of clients, neighbors, repairmen, high school and college friends, co-workers, other women's husbands, bartenders, hairstylists, the guy in line at the supermarket, social media, friends, frequent Twitter commenters, bosses, and me. I'm in her phone. The box of dicks is always there if you disappoint her. But you say, no, she's different. I should start a men's counseling service only for the men who didn't listen to me. Marriage breaks up, woman moves out of the home. The husband that remains in the house will be making opportunistic moves on all the women in the neighborhood, especially any who have husbands that travel. He becomes a weak marriage detector and he goes rogue. This is where men can be the real dogs. When a husband dies or is killed, his friends are the first ones to make a move on the wife. I fucking hate that. You know that saying that says you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with? Well, my thoughts, I don't even hang out with 5 people. My thoughts is this: who are your favorite 5 content creators that you faithfully watch? There's your 5. You're going to be the average of them in your thoughts. Are you hot with that beard in the summer? No, I'm hot all year round. People will say you're getting too thin. Yeah. So is my lab work. Compare the lab readings first, then the biceps. But I want it all. I want the squeaky clean lab work and the biceps. Why not? A couple other things. Who are the women that are the highest risk to date? These are just, I was thinking about this. Personal trainers, highest risk for long-term relationships. Hairdressers, I think they're at the top of the list. Quote-unquote body workers, Reiki, massage therapists. Those are my unfavorite top 3. Hairdressers are probably number 1 because they have a big box of dicks, and I don't care who she is. I don't care what she says that she is. She has a life. She has a cell phone life that is different, completely distinct from your life with her. I know, I've worked in salons forever. And that's proven to be true 1,000 times. And some of my biggest game in my life was run on, guess what? Hairdressers. It never mattered if they were married or not. The undisputed scholar on optimizing your life as a man is Rollo Tomassi and his books, starting with the first one, The Rational Male. A lot of study goes into his content and is communicated in a positive way. His topics of expertise benefit all men. I'm glad to know him and to offer him as a resource for you. Have a great day. Thanks.